today. Bad planning, bad premiere of the video, wrong timing, bad spellings. Then after that, no cell in the mic, because of which we are half an hour late, to be precise. Do you want to say anything in your defense?
No, I'm. It's my mistake, so it's better to own it up.
You plead guilty.
Yeah, I do. My fault. I'm always the one pointing out because of whom we are late. So if I am the one today, so I'd want to.
You should take it on your chin. Very good.
Yeah.
Own up. So please, any hate directed at him.
No, why hate?
Yeah, because they wait for us not to come on time. And if we are not on time, then
that's why I'm saying sorry, na.
That's what.
Anyways, should not come.
You give them a flying kiss back. Love.
Sorry is an easy escape.
I think you have been doing that.
You can promise them some nice, interesting content videos.
Yeah.
That is a good way of making up.
Yeah, that you'll definitely. You already two, because of that only we are late, na.
Which other ones did you put?
Irani trophy and one on.
What is happening in Irani? Iyer is doing well.
Iyer, no. For your first innings, he was okay, 50 odd runs. But if he wants to make a comeback, he needs to score well. Like Abhimanyu Easwaran,
like
favorite
Sarfaraz Khan,
Sarfaraz
2 not out.
Just another day at work. I'm not even surprised. Really, I'm absolutely. It was very normal for him scoring big runs.
So what? He will have to be on the bench once the New Zealand series starts.
No, but I feel, let's see. Again, he had to do a lot of work to come to the Indian side, so it's okay. I think he's fine with that. Just being there, he knows that his opportunity will come and he'll grab it again. But Abhimanyu Easwaran, our favorite, 151 not out.
And also India's possible backup opener for the BGT has gotten out cheaply.
9.
Ruturaj.
Yeah. But
Mukesh
Kumar has taken a 5-wicket haul.
You know, one thing that is really interesting in this Irani trophy is that I was watching the highlights, and has anyone of you seen the wicket? It's lush green.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
it
is. Yes,
very
yes.
green.
But it's not a surprise. It started from Duleep.
Yeah,
It started in this test series. That's what I was saying from that time. You will see these kind of pitches going forward, because there is a conscious decision that is being taken that we need these pitches. Forget about turning tracks, so you moved away, but even forget about roads also. You're going to get good juicy tracks for
That too in Lucknow. That means it's possible to give good wickets.
See, actually, traditionally, if you speak to a lot of batters from the north, this was their complaint, that in Ranji Trophy, especially in the winters, because Ranji Trophy season is that time, some grounds used to leave a lot of grass, and for batters to get run, it is tough. So what the north batters used to complain, that you pick the Indian team basis on your Ranji Trophy runs, and what happens? Mostly players from west and south are getting big runs, and the fast bowlers from north are doing well because of those conditions. So when you pick the team, you look at the full overall Ranji scores. Top run getters are from west and south because their home games are on flatter tracks. North batsmen are struggling with seaming conditions, and north fast bowlers are getting picked because they are getting the advantage.
That's why this neutral thing started?
Yes, that is. Also, it started one because of this, and the second because there are a lot of but also a lot of teams started making pitches according to their strength. You were getting, I don't want to take the player's name, but a certain player would be out, a spinner, and then his state would make ekdam gaddas. So he'd end up taking 7-8 per innings.
I know.
Yeah, so you could come back. So this was an issue.
This was a very big news a couple of years back.
No, I'm talking even little older than that. But that used to happen before that. Anyway, we're here to discuss the IPL. And even though, this is the time where speculations are rife, everyone has something or the other. Every day, you will have a news report or on YouTube or some YouTuber come up with ye ho jayega, Rishabh Pant will go to Chennai, Rohit Sharma will go to RCB, isn't it? LSG, something of that. Just it's confirmed. Then that changes also. Next day it comes, no, this is not happening. And the thing is, the viewers don't even hold these people accountable. They don't even ask you. The other day you were saying there's going here, you did it as breaking news. Today you're saying no, he won't go there, he's going this. So because public memory is short, and you can easily create content today by saying clickbaity, Rohit going to RCB. So for 5 days it will do well. 5th day you can do Rohit staying at Mumbai. 5 days again it will do well. And people do it. But I think in the long run...
It's the job of the YouTubers, right?
No, but then if you go on any sort of speculation and you start running with that news, then sooner or later you get found out. Then people will stop trusting your
But
thing.
I don't think that their aim is to sort of become that bankable or that because I just carrying forward this point, I was seeing this video a couple of days back. So basically what this person had done...
How many videos do you see in a day? You see a lot, I know.
No, related to this? Yeah, a lot. But there was this person who had basically showed a highlights of some under-19 game and he had basically photoshopped the face with Dravid's son's face and said that he has made his debut, he has scored these many runs and all of this, and there was quite a few views on that. So people sort of did believe in that.
That's what, it's easy to fool people.
Yeah.
Without anyone asking that he didn't even play a match.
Exactly.
That is sad, but
Yeah,
anyway.
And if they would have come to our channel, they would have come to know that he was ruled
Yeah.
out.
See, on the dugout, what we do is we try and address speculation. But if you have to do a separate video, which we have done in the past, then you have to be 100% sure that that is happening. As of now, I don't think there is anybody who's 100% sure of what is happening. So, as speculations are rife, this is the time to do kite flying, as they say.
Yeah.
But Pant Jindal is pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to that. So let's address one by one. What we're talking is that will IPL retention, as much as people are adding masala to it, eventually turn out to be a dull drab because most players will be retained by their franchise? Is that the reality? At least as of now, things are suggesting that, despite all the speculations that are out. Let's address all of these big names one by one. Starting with, since Shashwat wants us to, starting with Rishabh Pant. So, what has the owner said?
He said that Pant will definitely be retained. We have some very good players. Final decision will be taken later. He
So
also went on to add more names like Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel in that list. Tristan Stubbs, Jake Fraser McGurk. So there were a few names that he took, but one person he was certain about was Rishabh Pant, that he's definitely going to be the one that the Delhi Capitals will be retaining.
Okay, so Shashwat is quoting Parth Jindal.
Yeah.
So what should we make of it, that this is done? Rishabh Pant deal is done?
The way he has said it, yeah, I have no other
Okay.
option to not believe it.
Okay, now, see what, again, there are many factors that will decide. So first and foremost, you got to realize, and this is something he said in that particular interaction, which a lot of people have not really paid heed to it, is the fact that he says we will have to speak to our co-owners as well,
As well as
which
the
is
director of cricket.
GMR. Yes, so first and foremost, chalo, director of cricket is Saurav Ganguly, which I agree would not want to let go of
Yeah.
Rishabh Pant. So no denying that. So right now, I don't think it is fair to say that Rishabh Pant to Delhi is done. While that may still be the case, I don't see any reason why Rishabh should leave. I don't see any reason why Delhi should not retain him. That I think is understood. But why I'm saying that this statement by Parth Jindal by itself doesn't guarantee anything, because they are 50% owners. There is another say that will happen, and I must tell you this about Delhi team, and I've known it, having spoken to a few people in their setup over the years, that it's a very democratic setup in the sense that both owners have a major say. What they typically do is they have a 3-year cycle, but that 3-year cycle actually means that if it's your 3 years, then your day-to-day dealings you are managing. The other owner is not. But all the major decisions, even if it's not your 3 years where you are managing, the major decisions are taken in consultation with both owners. So I think a decision like this in terms of retention, whether it is GMR or whether it's GSW's turn to manage it, they're going to have everyone on board. So as I see now, one side of the ownership definitely wants Rishabh Pant. Does the other side want or not? I can give you some more insight. I'm not saying that the other side would not, but I know that one side of the ownership are bigger supporters and backers of Pant than the other side. Let me put it this
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
okay.
very mildly. That's not to say that both sides would not want Rishabh Pant, but the fact is, one side of the ownership are far more invested and believe in Rishabh Pant than the other. That's one. So we'll have to wait.
Isn't it the turn of the other ones to this cycle is, I think, their cycle.
Yeah, but as I said, this decision will be taken.
Yeah.
But those are for day-to-day businesses, like, or appointments like who the CEO is going to be, who the marketing head is, and so on and so forth. They can make those changes. But overall, I guess it is.
But since the time JSW actually acquired half of the Delhi Capitals, I think things really changed for Delhi in general, because GMR has been there all throughout. But since the time Pa Jindal came, I still remember the first time he came and took over the franchise for his 3-year cycle. I think the thing he said that our aim is that if we are not even going to the playoffs, I think that is a very big failure for us. And I think it's before the Shreyas Iyer team that went to the final, and that whole
2020
Delhi
you're talking
had a
about,
good time around.
No, sure.
Yeah.
That it is. No denying that. I think a lot of professionalism did come into Delhi since they've come. Though, if you ask me personally, I still think that they've underachieved. The team that they had the last 2-3 seasons, they should have won a title at least once, if not twice. They had probably the best team on paper, and yet they have not managed. So they should not be happy with just qualifying for playoff or even playing a final. The season that they played the final, they needed to win the title, fair and square. If Mumbai Indians had a squad like that, they would have won the title. I think that's a different. But anyway, that's a different debate. So right now, going back to Rishabh Pant, I think one side of the ownership has said. So we really need to see how invested the other side is. They would want it, but are they ready to go the whole distance with Rishabh Pant? That's one. Secondly, of course, Rishabh Pant will have a say also. You know, and if you ask me, I don't see that the other side would not want to be, and I don't see why Rishabh would not want to continue. This is a franchise that trusted him as a youngster to give him captaincy. They believed in everything. I'll give you some more insights from within the team. I know this for a fact, that Rishabh Pant, see, there are different kinds of captains. Without naming, there are certain captains that are okay playing second fiddle to the coach and the management. They are okay with that. And they allow the coach and the management to take the lead and they follow. Rishabh is not like that. Rishabh likes to be his own captain when he is on the field and take his own decision. I know this for a fact that few times he's also gone against the calls that even someone like a Ricky Ponting made. So let's say Ricky Ponting had this opinion. He said, no, I think this will work. So, and he's gone with that, which is good. I think a captain should be able to do it. So that sort of a person will realize that this is a franchise that allowed me that freedom. But despite even Ricky Ponting being who he was, he realized that I can only give a suggestion. Eventually, it's the captain's team and the captain will decide. They allowed it. So the management obviously backed him. So if you've got all of that, then I see no reason why Rishabh also should not continue. So in this, if I put, even though this is not a done deal because the second part of ownership and Rishabh's opinion, we don't know. But I think pretty much looking at both sides, this should be a done deal. So no surprises like Rishabh going to Chennai Super Kings because he's a natural. No, but there were reports like that.
For MS Dhoni.
No, I don't see that. The only chance that would have had a possibility would have been if Rituraj wasn't given the captaincy last time around. I think that
Exactly.
Rituraj was given the captaincy last time. I think that in itself was a very big sign that they definitely aren't looking for a captain. Because again, the mistake they did with Jadeja, they surely did not want to do the same thing with a Rituraj also. So when they gave him the captaincy, I think it was planned accordingly that he needs to be a captain for the longer run. So I think that was a very big reason they gave Rituraj the captaincy, and that automatically for me eliminates Rishabh Pant going to the Chennai Super Kings.
See, I'm just going to assume one thing. If I am the other side of the party that wants Pant a little less than one side of the party that wants Pant more. My point here is that if I have to rate, Rishabh Pant's captaincy here, what kind of decisions that he take, at the crucial moments that turned out to be game-changing for Delhi Capitals. Under him, Delhi Capitals haven't won an IPL title. In fact, DC are yet to win an IPL title since the inception of the IPL. So if I am the other party here, I'm going to also think that, is this the captain that we are looking at maybe 3 or 4 years down the lane now? Or under him, do DC really stand a chance of winning the title?
What do you think? What do you think?
I think yes, absolutely. But this is just my.
No, you think he is the captain? That,
I
that
think he should.
Then it's a done deal.
Persist. But then, if I am the other side of the party, then I am going to think about all these factors, that whether he is a suitable choice or not.
No, so I'm asking you. You are the other side of the party. Do you answer that question?
I would have, would
you have doubts?
Siddharth Gulati's take is yes, Rishabh Pant should continue.
No, but I'm saying you are the other side of the party.
Then I would have doubts.
You will have doubts.
Absolutely.
What is there to doubt a Rishabh Pant?
The point is that you want results at the end of the day, and if you're not getting those consistent results of reaching the qualifiers or the eliminators, if you're not reaching the finals, or maybe even going on to lift the trophy also, obviously any franchise is going to think about it.
No, but again, the sample size is very small. Sample size is
4 years,
also
21, 22 and 24, 3.
Yeah, 3.
3.
Three
Okay,
years, yeah.
3 years is still a big sample size. 3 years, franchises change their team.
But I'll tell you, who is the other captain that you have, a young captain? Which is the other option that you have? Is there anyone in the market you can go for? Who else can you go for? Let's say, I don't know, hypothetically, I'm just going to, Rohit Sharma maybe. I don't know whether he gets well. But then again, how many years are you looking at him?
Couple of years.
Yeah, but you are saying long term, no? There is a who else would be the captain? I don't know Shreyas Iyer, but I think he'll get retained by Kolkata. So
There could be Steve Smith also.
KL Rahul.
But Steve Smith
Is KL Rahul a better captain than Rishabh Pant?
And also Rishabh Pant is somebody you'd want to bank and sort of show the interest. See again.
I'll give you more names. Surya Kumar Yadav.
No, I don't think. Will he be?
Now you are starting
get
a
to
rumor.
that.
No. Arey bhai, I'm just looking at options for captain.
Yeah.
Like I gave Rohit Sharma's name, we'll get to them. He may stay back at Mumbai. But I'm saying if you are looking at a captain, you'll only look at options. No, who else? There's Surya Kumar Yadav. But will Mumbai let him go? If he goes, does he have captaincy ambitions? Maybe he does. He's already started captaining
You
India.
can have an overseas captain also.
No, but we also have to.
won your IPL.
It's always-
But we also have to keep in mind the conditions in which Rishabh Pant was appointed as the captain. Rishabh Pant was appointed as the captain just after the season where Shreyas Iyer led you to the final. The Delhi Capitals side was ready to remove Shreyas Iyer and get in a Rishabh Pant.
No, Shreyas got injured.
No, but even if he wasn't injured, they were.
We don't know.
If
We don't
Shreyas
know.
wasn't injured, he would have led Delhi Capitals in 2021.
No. The Rishabh Pant, there were many reports at that point also that just after that BGG trophy, the first thing Rishabh Pant wanted was the captaincy of the Delhi Capitals.
But there was no reason to remove
No,
Shreyas
there
Iyer
was no-
because under him you reached final in 2020.
No, the reason to get Rishabh Pant, there was no reason to remove Shreyas Iyer. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But there were many reasons to get Rishabh Pant.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But if that injury wouldn't have happened,
I wouldn't have been
continued.
surprised if Rishabh Pant would have led that side and Shreyas Iyer would have left. Because again, that's exactly what you do the next year.
I think it's
also.
conjecture. Both of you could be right and both of you
Yeah.
could be wrong. Maybe they had made up their mind, which I think they did, in getting Rishabh.
As the captain.
Yeah. Or maybe if he did not get injured, Shreyas would have continued. I don't know. I'm tempted to tilt towards, at least what I got to know at that time,
Exactly.
I was tempted to tilt towards that they decided to go with Rishabh, which wasn't fair on Shreyas Iyer. I agree.
absolutely wasn't.
But later that they had made up their mind that this is whatever. But now that they have, and they backed Rishabh at that time,
Exactly.
I guess Rishabh would also want to continue with this franchise. And anyway, as I said, there are not too many options left.
And in fact, if reports were to be believed at that point also, Rishabh Pant, first thing after the BJT, wanted the captaincy of the Delhi Capitals. Not just that, when it came to the retentions also, Delhi Capitals was ready to pay anything. These were just reports, was ready to pay anything to keep Shreyas Iyer in the side. But his only condition was that he wants to lead in the IPL. He was not. It wasn't about playing as a player. He wanted to lead. That is a very big reason why he left Delhi Capitals and went to another franchise, because he wanted to be the skipper of an IPL team.
Okay.
So I think the Delhi team, the circumstances in which they sort of got in Rishabh Pant, now I don't see any reason to leave him apart. And secondly, like you also mentioned, that one set of the owners like Rishabh Pant much more than the other set of the owners.
No, the others also like.
Others also like, as in comparison. Why I feel that the other group that you're talking about isn't that invested in general, whereas Paj, Jindal and JSW in general are really invested into the sport and are really like into.
No, yeah, what you're talking about. They're saying the other side is not. They've just bought Hampshire. County
But I
team.
think
So who
it's-
knows who's
I think
invested?
It's more about, just by the look of it, what I feel is that it's more about the passion for Paj Jindal and it's more about the business for JMR.
I mean,
It could be like that is what I.
yeah, see, the thing is, both are fond of Rishabh Pant. It's like It's like you're fond of both the Siddharth, but maybe Vishwanathan a little more than Gulati, right?
Definitely.
So it's the same thing. It's not to say that you're not fond of both Siddharths, right?
No, but no. The only difference here I have another option, but there is no other option.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Now, in Rishabh's case, see, you will have to look for a captain, right? So, if I'm thinking from owner's point, if not Rishabh, who are my options? That's what I said.
Is also an option.
Yeah,
You just look
but
at
captaincy, you don't know where or how many years, how he's performed as captain untested, right? So, you have a Rohit Sharma as a captain, but you don't know whether you will have the option of having him. There is a Sky, again,
Bumrah?
same thing. You do not know with Surya Kumar whether he'll be available for you to have. Okay, Jasprit Bumrah, but again you do not know whether you will have him.
Delhi has had a bowler captain in the past.
Shreyas Iyer, you do not know whether he'll be. So lots of issues there. You do not know whether available. So the best thing right now is for all parties, 3 parties in this case, it will be a mutually beneficial relationship for all 3 parties if they are to do. So they need to shake hands. If you ask me, he stays there in DC. Anybody has any other thought that he goes? So he says. So this all, him going to Chennai or this, that, and Rohit coming to Delhi and various other things may not happen. Though I know, which we told you, that DC did approach Rohit to come. But anyway, that
But
did
was
not
that for
happen.
captaincy or as a player?
See, I don't know about that, but I do know that they inquired about Rohit.
You only broke this.
Yes.
In the dugout
So, but
only.
then later, it didn't go through. I know, but I don't know what was the exact details of the offer that was made. वो आगे गई नहीं बात तो. We don't know what happened.
Mumbai had no.
Anyway, so since talking about Rohit, let's get down to the big fish. What is the latest on Rohit Sharma? Somebody said he's going to RCB, somebody said he'll go to Delhi, somebody is saying he'll stay in Mumbai. What is it now?
I think
Where is he going?
it's going to be really. MI is going to be really interesting according to me.
It will be.
He's staying home.
It's either going to be Hardik Pandya, just Hardik Pandya, or it could be Jasprit Bumrah, Rohit, and Surya Kumar.
No, so you're saying if Hardik stays, all 3 will be out.
No, but see again.
What?
No.
That's what he's saying.
No, see again. The thing is, do you guys see Surya Kumar Yadav playing under Hardik Pandya in MI?
Did he not play
Why
under him
not?
last
This
season?
time, this was different. Now he's the captain of the Indian T20.
So?
No, I don't see that.
So,
Just because Surya Kumar Yadav would not want to play under the leadership of Hardik
Yeah,
Pandya,
so
he
he-
would leave MI.
Yeah, why wouldn't he? I'm just asking you, why wouldn't he? Just see, if I'm just listen to me. If you are the captain of the Indian T20 side,
Okay.
you cannot, and you're not leading an IPL side. I don't see that happening. I did not see that happening earlier also, last time around, but it did happen. It again can happen, definitely. But I don't see this happening twice in a row. That an Indian captain is not being.
no,
the
so,
IPL.
so you're saying then Surya Kumar Yadav is leaving Mumbai Indians. That's what you're saying?
If he's not getting the captaincy there.
So then what you're saying Hardik is losing the captaincy then?
That's the decision Mumbai will have to take.
But you have to tell us.
Yeah,
I don't know that is a decision Mumbai.
Yeah, so they'll have to take, but I think it's going to be either of the two. I don't see
So that's what.
Surya Kumar Yadav playing under Hardik Pandya, the captain
So
in Mumbai.
that's what you're
Indians
saying.
anymore.
Now, so either Hardik is out of Mumbai
Yeah.
or Surya Kumar Yadav is out of Mumbai is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Okay.
Fine, that's his opinion.
No, I'm going to retain Hardik Pandya. and
What do you
go to
see
Surya Kumar.
happening?
Retain to Mumbai would want to. It's his choice also.
I feel that Rohit Sharma is staying at Mumbai.
No.
Every time what you want, you get your choice. I want to know.
No, I know what you're. No, I do understand what you're trying to say, but again, I feel. See, if he does that, it's going to be really wrong on him, on Surya Kumar Yadav. And if he stays, I really hope the reason isn't the one I'm thinking of.
I don't know. I don't know whether Surya Kumar Yadav. See again, whether playing under Hardik Pandya's captaincy is an issue, or whether not being captain is an issue. I cannot.
Not being captain is the issue.
No, I don't think that should be an issue for Surya Kumar Yadav because he's played so many seasons of IPL not being captain. Yeah, if you have an issue with a particular captain, then that's another story. That okay, I don't want to play under.
But now he's also the captain of the Indian team. He wasn't
Yeah,
till
but
now.
do things really change if you become captain of the Indian team and then you're not being captain there? I don't know. I mean, Sachin Tendulkar was, a captain of the Indian team and then left captaincy and then started playing under other people. Virat Kohli was captain at one point, left the captaincy, started playing. So I don't know whether it is a thing. If I am the captain of a, there are so many international captains that come and play.
But yeah, they're
under.
overseas captains, na then.
No, India. There
The
are.
Indian T20I captain not captaining in an IPL
No,
team,
no.
I don't see that personally.
Okay, fine, that's fine. I don't know why that should be an issue, but
But
possibly
also,
it is. I
Don't
don't
you
know.
think that Surya Kumar Yadav is not getting any young? He's not that young. He's
Yeah.
really at the last stages of his career, and he's just sort of.
But
a
you know what I'm
one-format
saying is
player.
not everyone is driven
by captaincy.
Yeah.
But don't you think that now that he's the Indian captain, he knows that his captaincy career isn't going to last that long? That like the case it's for many other captains. So wouldn't you want to maximize the usage of his captaincy? Seeing that, again now at this point, if I am Surya Kumar Yadav, I know there are many franchises who need a captain, and if I go out from here, I will get really a lot of money, and I will also get the captaincy of that franchise. And if I end up winning the IPL from there, I'm just going to leave cricket as a very different player.
See, if I am Surya Kumar Yadav, then my point is that I would not really be focused on the fact that I have to play under a different captain in the Indian Premier League. My focus would primarily be I want to do India's captaincy well in the T20I format, and at the very same time try and secure my place in the rest of the formats also in ODIs and tests, because if I somehow get back into the ODI or test side, I would definitely be a captaincy contender there also, because I am a T20I captain. So I think if I am Surya Kumar Yadav, my focus would be to play all three formats for India, rather than be focused on the fact that I have to play for MI and under Hardik's captaincy.
But do you see Surya Kumar Yadav making a comeback in the other formats? Because I tell you why, because Ajit Agarkar very clearly said that Surya Kumar Yadav just T20I as of now.
Yeah.
He made a comeback in the Duleep Trophy, but it sort of did not lead on to anything else.
Yeah.
But he has ambitions, yeah. Whether he makes it or not,
Yeah,
he's made it
he
clear.
has ambitions,
And
but
Gautam
not-
Gambhir, Gautam Gambhir has said that he doesn't believe in this player is only good for this format.
But Ajit
He's going to
Agarkar
look
has
at.
also said that Surya Kumar Yadav just in T20.
Doesn't matter. If he gets runs, he never say never. I know he's not succeeded.
I'm not, what I'm trying to say, it's not that I'm saying that definitely would be eyeing that why any player would not want to play all three formats. Any player would want to. But when it comes to comparison about captaining an IPL franchise, being an IPL winning captain, if you sort of go and do so, versus playing all three formats while you're already playing one, trying to get back into the two, the captaincy of an IPL team is more important.
Are you kidding me?
No. When you know that in the other two formats you're not
Are
going
you
to.
kidding me?
That when you
If
know,
you had to make Surya, come on, yeah.
no, but Surya Kumar Yadav
If you
coming
had
in
to,
the other two.
one second. If you had to have Surya Kumar Yadav and you asked him you want to be an IPL winning captain, vis-a-vis you play Test cricket for India, please, it's a no-brainer.
It is going to be Test cricket.
Yeah, he's going to pick that. That's his ideal scenario. But that doesn't mean he has to choose. He would want to do everything.
Yeah,
that's
he would
fine.
want to do,
But you saying that what is the priority? I'm sorry, but will disagree with that. I mean, whatever little I know of Surya Kumar Yadav, he would definitely want to be playing Test cricket. Whether he makes it or not is a different thing. He may never make it. He may never get a chance to play Test. That's it. But he'd want to do that rather than being an IPL. I think we put too much emphasis on IPL winning. Everyone would want to do it, but if you were to ask them to play, at least till now, it goes on to change. 20 years from now, I don't know, where players think that being an IPL winning captain is bigger. I don't think so. You ask Rishabh Pant, does he want to be an IPL winning captain or he wants to be a Test great? I'm sure he's a young player, young generation. He'd want to be a Test great. I think so. Anyway, that's that apart. So you say that Surya Kumar Yadav is not going to play under Hardik Pandya, the captain. Again, according to Shashwat, either Hardik stays or Surya Kumar Yadav stays in the Mumbai team. I don't know whether that will happen or not. I haven't spoken to anyone to really give you a definite opinion on that. But I'd be very surprised if they let go of Hardik Pandya, the captain, after one season.
Yes.
Whether that season was great, not great, or whether he got booed, not booed, I don't think that. after one season you'll end Project Pandya. I don't think Mumbai Indians will do it. Now, moving on to the second bit, now whether Sky and Rohit and Bumrah stay or not, I don't know. That I would assume that the kind of relationship they've had with the franchise owners and so on and so forth, I know that they would want them to stay. If they want them to stay, I don't know what would be the reason that would not have them stay, because if there was anything that was uncomfortable, that was in season 1. Whether it was Hardik being booed, whether the results not going their way. So when the worst is behind you, you can't do any worse than what happened in the first season. Anyway, if there were undercurrents of what happened in the first season, Rohit Sharma would not give Hardik the trophy when they land in Mumbai, that you walk out with the trophy. You know that was Rohit's idea, to give him the trophy, that you hold the trophy, and this crowd that booed you, you walk out in front of them. And then he got, also, you like it or not, the Indian fan is very frivolous, they have short-term memories. The same crowd that was booing him also was cheering him when he was going in the bus.
Exactly.
So I don't think there will be any issue with the crowd or anything after. The T20 World Cup triumph has changed a lot of things. And so if Rohit has to play under the captaincy of a Hardik or a Sky has to play, I don't see there will be any problem, considering that the franchise also wants that. I would assume. But you're right, Rohit also has the option of leaving and looking for greener pastures. But do you see that happening?
I feel that Rohit Sharma will stay at Mumbai Indians. Have to take, I think, simple reasons behind that, because he has a long-term association with the franchise. Obviously, the captaincy thing did not really go well. You know, he should have been informed in a better way. Communication should have been better. But in that, obviously, all these are reports. But then I see no reason why he should not, stay.
Can he not go to the owners and say that, listen, I have a great relationship, this and that, but listen, I want to, like in our professional lives, when you get a better offer for some company, you want to go. I'm just saying. And you've had a great time in the organization, but that offer is tempting you. Don't you go to your boss and say that, listen, I had a great time, great relationship, this and that, but please, I'm looking for better challenges in my life. Greater challenges, and I want to explore that. And you can part ways on a good note also. Is that an option that Rohit Sharma will exercise?
He could, but then things are sorted at Mumbai Indians setup also. So why would you really want to go to a different franchise, knowing that you would be assured of a place here? Obviously, you can play for as long as you want here. But in case of other franchises also, things aren't really stable as compared to a Mumbai Indians or a Chennai Super Kings. So why not?
But how are things? Like things were stable for Mumbai Indians previously, but last season onwards, I didn't see that.
But his place was never in jeopardy.
No, his play, it wasn't. But that is exactly what we thought about his captaincy also. That could change overnight also. If 2 bad games like Mumbai Indians, when everyone defended what Mumbai Indians did, it was a corporate decision and all of that. It could same happen as far as his place is also concerned. I wouldn't be surprised now if that happens also.
That's okay.
So that's
one thing that has happened. I think.
But I feel this could be a really good thing, like you mentioned, to go and end.
No, I'm not saying this will happen.
No.
I'm just giving an
option. This could be a better option for Rohit to sort of go and end things on a better note also.
See, if I was Rohit Sharma, there are 2 ways of looking at it. There would be one part of me that would want to captain, go on to win, and continue being a captain and win titles and have that ambition, maybe go play for another franchise, especially if that franchise is asking me to come, they have multiple conversations with me and they are valuing me. See, whatever said and done, I would have felt a bit hurt after what happened. And as soon as I see somebody else value me a little more, I would be tempted to go. The problem arises if the franchise is letting me go or not. Or I could look at it in a different way, that whatever anger that I had as a person for my captaincy being taken away by Mumbai Indians, that anger has come out with my success at the T20 World Cup. I needed to prove a point. I won the T20 World Cup. I did well as a batter. I did well as a captain. I've made my point. I've told everyone that, this is what it is. Now I'm okay. Now I'm so happy, satisfied in my own skin, in my own thing, that I'm fine. This is a franchise I've spent so many years with. if they also are valuing me, I'm okay playing under whoever's captaincy. I'll go perform with the bat and play fearless cricket as I've been playing and continue. I can even look at it that way. And I think that T20 win, in all of this uncertainty or uncomfortableness that may have crept in, has ironed a lot of those things out, I believe. Even for Rohit internally, externally as well, in terms of the equation that may be there for Hardik Pandya and Rohit Sharma.
But I don't think it's now after, like, I do agree with you, but now I think it's not about the captaincy bit. I think it's also about being happy and feeling at peace at a particular place. I think
So
maybe that.
would there be any other place that will make him feel happy and at peace now, not last year, now than Mumbai Indians?
There could be. See, he would definitely want to exercise his option, and I think he would also do that, because again, I feel that everything that happened, I could sense that and feel that personally what Rohit was going through, and it wasn't the regular Rohit Sharma. He did seem to be a little helpless. He seemed to be a little hopeless. It seemed like things are not going like they should for Rohit Sharma. So I think he wasn't happy in playing for Mumbai Indians, like we have seen Rohit Sharma all throughout the years. I do agree, if he goes to another franchise, maybe there, as a legacy that he leaves behind, there could be a little bit problem in that, because again, if you play for one franchise all throughout your career, you leave behind a very different legacy as compared to you playing for.
You never know, his legacy might increase. He goes to another franchise, captains it and wins it. Yeah.
But the only advantage of staying at Mumbai Indians is that he will never be pushed out.
No, you never know.
I don't think so.
No, you cannot. I cannot say that.
But I can't say the same about the other franchises. See,
you can say this with certainty.
The other franchises where Rohit Sharma might feel, stable, as same as Mumbai Indians, I think it is either Chennai Super Kings, the Dad's Army, or Kolkata Knight Riders. But apart
Kolkata, I
from
think
that,
now Abhishek Nair and Gautam Gambhir going from there wouldn't be the same for Rohit in that sense.
Still, Kolkata Knight Riders, still have a legacy there. But then, when it comes to other franchises, I'm not really sure that he would feel a lot stable there, because there's a chance that he would be pushed out, assuming he's not in form.
So how are you so sure that that cannot happen in Mumbai Indians?
That's what
loyalty
is all about.
No. Then where was it loyalty last year?
That's okay.
No.
These things can happen in cricket. These things can happen across any sport.
Then this can happen with this place in a side.
That's what I'm saying. You have an opinion, and so do I.
No. What I'm trying to ask you here is that you are saying that with loyalty, he wouldn't be pushed out because he's been a loyal person in the franchise. He's been somebody who's played all throughout the year. But where was that last year then? That is what I'm trying to ask you.
Okay. But then, see, it happened. It just happened. Like, I have nothing much to say about it. These things can happen in any sport. With any player also.
So that's why I'm saying that there is no certainty
but
that
then I'm sure that there would have been some guarantees or assurances that would have been given to him after that happened.
No. What I'm trying to ask you is that how is this a guarantee that he will not be pushed out from Mumbai Indians in the 11? There is no guarantee to that also. Then, like you mentioned, these things happen in sports, in corporate decisions. Then I feel that if one day they suddenly don't want to play him as a batter also, they'll just push him out.
Yeah.
That would be repeating the same
I
mistake
think it
for
would be
Rohit
his call.
No.
Before that.
This was not his call. Last year when you removed Rohit as a captain, even though he wasn't a World Cup winner, he was a 5-time champion. There was no reason to remove Rohit Sharma. The only reason to remove Rohit Sharma was that Hardik was coming at just one cost, and that cost was captaincy. You let go of a Rohit Sharma for that just because he was so desperate to get in a Hardik Pandya. So I have no reason to believe that in the future there would be no such situation again where Mumbai Indians sort of take the decision, because this again it's very it's as per convenience. As per convenience, last time you said that this is a corporate decision. Now you cannot say that now the corporate decision won't be taken. Now you will continue to play till the time you don't decide.
Nothing is
you
corporate.
Also have to look at a franchise's history also, na?
But that history changed last year. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's okay, but that was just one of the decisions that was made in maybe one of the bad decisions that was made in the last maybe 10 years or so. One bad decision is okay. Any company can take that.
But then how is it? Then again this decision can be taken. There is nothing to prove that
obviously it can be taken.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it can be taken.
Yeah.
But then at the very same time, I'm sure that there would have been some assurances given to him.
If I'm just giving you an example, Gulati sir. If some place demotes you today, okay, the next year would you want to continue there, thinking that this would not happen with me ever again, or would you try to switch?
This is where communication has to be key.
But that did not happen last year when he was removed as the captain. Now I'm saying you were demoted. Now you are now I come to you. I communicate with you that now I promise you won't be demoted. Now it's going to be your call. Will you be able to believe that? No, nobody will be able to believe that.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Sorry.
I want to know that in all of this, where do you see Rohit Sharma next season?
Mumbai Indians.
Not in Mumbai Indians.
Not in. So not all decisions are corporate. Some are very family-oriented decisions. Did you see how emotional the owners got after the T20 World Cup?
Even we got very emotional, but that doesn't mean that we like everyone in that team.
Okay, so he's going to move on. So he's not going to be in the
until
blue.
and unless there aren't other things that are factored in, and just because of the name.
Unless you are not removing Hardik as captain, he's going, is what you're saying in simple terms. No, I want exact clear answer.
Or he has something else in mind. Rohit has something.
That then he stays, no?
No, if he doesn't have other, as in that if he's not thinking of letting go of IPL anytime soon, if in his head he's about to play IPL,
You cannot have your cake and eat it too. Obviously, if he has something else in mind, he'll stay. If he has something else in mind, he'll go. What is he doing? I want to know.
I think he's going.
He's going. Okay. I'd be very surprised if you do not see him in the Mumbai Indians jersey. I'd be very surprised. But let's see. Shashwat, me and Siddharth will sit here when that decision is taken. And that's the day we'll discuss in all of this. Before we take your questions, let's move to the other big guy, MS Dhoni.
Okay.
Does he, because now the CEO has said what?
He has said that we haven't talked as of now. It's not important that we have. MS Dhoni is like sort of not that young anymore, so it's not important that we are going to have the same retention. We are going to use the uncapped retention on MS Dhoni, but we haven't talked as of now. He is in the US with his friends. He'll come. We'll talk to him. It will be his call. That's how he ended it. But who else will they use their uncapped?
Every time it is his call. He resigns from captaincy just on the eve of the tournament.
See, I can't. By the way, I know a lot of people are saying this rule has only come for MS Dhoni. That's not true. That's being a bit unfair.
Yeah.
Of course, it will help MS Dhoni, but there are other franchises also, as we've discussed in our previous videos, that will really benefit from this rule.
Like which
Sandeep Sharma.
Please see our videos.
Yeah, just one name.
We have. I can think of 4 other names that we discussed.
But this rule in consideration came in the beginning by CSK only. As per reports, that CSK wanted this change.
Yeah, but the thing is that you cannot take a decision, and CSK is not the CSK it was when you were in college and I was covering when Srinivasan was the BCCI president. It is not the CSK. CSK has wanted many more things, they have not got it. The reason it has been approved because it also worked in favor of a lot of other franchises. Plus, this is not a new rule, it was already in existence. So, you've got it back. So, while it will help one franchise for sure, it is also going to help a few other franchises. So, that is the thing. But I will find it very hard to believe that whatever they say, that they don't retain it. There's a possibility he's not available for all games. It's a possibility because physically he's not getting any younger, he's not getting better. But I think this is a thing that no matter what they say, he will be there. Anyway, like we've done for all players, please look into the crystal ball. What happens to MS Dhoni? Is he there next season?
Definitely.
He's there. He's not retiring.
No, I see him for another season.
Yellow jersey?
Yeah. Yellow jersey, so anyways, if he plays or doesn't play, he will be seen in the yellow jersey only. But
then he can come in casuals also. If he has to sit in the dugout only
then,
as a mentor.
Still the color will be yellow, na?
No, can wear anything also. Sometimes mentors can wear anything.
No, but if you're sitting in the dugout, you'll wear the jersey.
Achha. But you are seeing him on the field.
Yeah.
Same.
That's a bad one.
I think so. You're right. I think you will see MSD.
One more season.
You will see him in the yellow jersey.
What a man.
What a man.
What a man.
One more season.
Nobody.
One more season, but it's good for IPL, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
IPL also wants him.
But I just at times it's really hard to believe that this person is a human only.
Why?
It's just.
If he was not human, then he would never get injured. He's getting injured.
But
he's
this-
fighting through pain, injury,
playing.
playing.
He's had knee surgeries and all of that. Still, he's not. Just for the franchise.
But that's great.
It's great. If a
It's-
person can win the IPL so many times with teams like these.
Look at the number of
Can do
finals
anything.
also, as many as 9 finals.
So, in all, the sar of our discussion is that, barring the prediction that Shashwat made of Mumbai Indians, pretty much it's going to be a very expected retention and
Mumbai Indians
rights
is
to-
only going to be the surprise package. I think.
everyone else is going to be.
No, LSG could
No, but that is expected now. They're not going to.
So if they retain him, that's not expected.
The good thing is we'll get to know about all of it within this month only.
No, I don't think so.
Retentions you'll get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
month has
retentions,
just
yeah.
started.
Talking about retentions
No, I
only.
was in September. I was still in September.
I don't blame you. Okay, let's take comments. You want to discuss KLR separately? No, because no news as such. Or anyway, the question will come.
Yeah.
Your favorite cricketer?
I really like now.
Now, Mr. Shekhar is saying, morning all. Nikhil sir, after going through Sports Today 22 to 23 videos and order of teams and IPL retentions with GT number 10, I retract my yesterday's statement since every time we are belittled, we either win or we play the final. Mr. Shekhar, for those of you who don't know, is a big fan of Gujarat Titans. And in our analysis of retentions, we have put GT later. In one of our videos, we had really underestimated GT, right? So he's saying every time we underestimate them, they win. So as a GT fan, he's happy. We're glad to help. That's all we can say. Whichever way we're making you happy, we are happy about that. Rishi says, suppose Sky plays under Hardik and Hardik wins the IPL. What if BCCI again changes their mind and make Hardik captain again? Why should Sky take that risk?
Good point.
You actually think that the players have nothing better to do than connive and look at this? Are they cricketers or they in the Congress and BJP and Aam Aadmi Party and they are playing these games? ऐसे कर देते हैं, इस पे ED raid करते हैं, इसको ऐसा करते हैं. Are they thinking, yeah, I will make him lose this state so that in national, they do all that. Na, in politics, they do these different layers. I think cricketers that way, no matter, they may be all stylish and walk with swag and wear fancy clothes, but at the base are very, very straight and basic.
They haven't done anything else apart from playing also.
Yeah, so I think this next level planning of, these plannings actually are done more on YouTube than by players themselves. I'm being very honest.
Yeah.
Being very honest. Okay, Rakesh Bhushan. Fees that is being paid, is there any other indirect benefit extended to player to compensate in terms of sponsor, brand endorsements or in any other way? If that is the case, doesn't it become unethical? Rakesh Bhushan, of course, other deals are made. Whether it's unethical or not is a different way. So, I mean, how I look at it, you're not breaking any rules, firstly. So, it is not unethical. You are skirting around the rules in a loophole that exists. You're doing that. Plus, you're not even paying. This is not even under the table. It's not even black or anything. It's legally for everyone to know. It's a legal contract through which you sign a deal. But you can't do anything about it, which is why I say this whole problem of restricting everyone to a certain norm becomes an issue, because people will end up finding loopholes, which is why I say you'll have to go through the football system, where then you have the biggest bidder goes, but there are fair play regulations that's easier to monitor, even though, I mean, football at the moment is a bad example because there have been clubs that have flouted that, but they're under scrutiny and they're fighting cases. So you'll have to do something going forward. But right now, I think why I look at it that it's okay, because they've kept a purse at 120, and that 120 somewhere keeps it a level playing field in terms of how you can spend in the auction and right to match. over and above for a few players, most franchises do it, that it's done legally. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? Also, there's no way of judging whether they genuinely want to, like say tomorrow I question that, hey, you signed him for so much, but why you signed him as a brand ambassador? That also is infringing on my rights as an individual to actually get somebody as brand ambassador. I'll say, no, I genuinely want him to be. How can you do it? There's no way of finding out the motive behind it, right? Dhanush says, which will happen? Virat will win the IPL or Rohit will win the ODI World Cup? What's more likely to happen?
ODI World Cup. I want that personally.
No, but you have to say, what do you think?
I see Virat winning an IPL. I don't see Rohit Sharma extending his ODI career until 2027.
Oh,
Yeah.
just now he was at an event, but I think Rohit himself said he wants to captain.
Yeah,
the
he
Indian.
wants to, but then, see, it's still a long way. And you already have a couple of more.
Okay,
ICC
assuming he
tournaments.
plays the 2027 World Cup as captain, what are more chances of India winning the World Cup or RCB winning an IPL?
India winning the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, what if RCB make a gun team in this auction?
Haven't we
What
talking
if-
about this from the last 17
Gun team
years
for
now?
them means 1, 2, 3, firepower and then nothing. So that is
What
a
if
gun
they
team.
change and get a balanced team?
Oh, they had the best team in 2016.
You too should be the last person Delhi fan. You have no leg to stand on. Because
Yeah,
similar for your
it's
team.
Even harder
What,
to
okay,
beat Delhi,
I'll
man.
do a tougher thing. Which team will win an IPL?
Delhi
or
for sure,
RCB?
Delhi.
Delhi will win before RCB.
Yeah. That
RCB.
No, Delhi.
I'm still going with RCB.
Delhi.
Acha, we'll see that. Okay, Mr. Shekhar GTN has another question. He says to answer Shashwat, which other franchise would benefit from the uncapped player rule? Rahul Tewatia. Yes, we've discussed it in our video.
Yes.
Certified match winner for our
But
GT.
Rahul Tewatia anyways hasn't.
He's uncapped, my
He's
friend.
uncapped, yeah.
No, he's uncapped now, but this 5 years rule thing isn't applicable to him.
No, not.
Yeah.
But we're just saying uncapped player.
Uncapped.
But there are a lot of other 5-year players. That Mohit Sharma is another one, by the way,
Yeah.
for GT.
Yeah.
So there are a lot
Mohit
of teams that
Sharma,
are going to
yeah.
benefit. We have sat and there's for that. That's why I say please check out the videos.
I'll do definitely.
Okay. Again, Mr. Shekhar has another question, but it has gone because we've got suddenly more questions. So, ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा, my friend Pawan. Yes. He wants to know, Nikhil sir, your views on Shami Pant dismissing fake news. Yeah, but see, in case of Shami, he's saying that do not write me off for BGT at the moment, which I think is fair. But I think the reports more are suggesting that he's not going to be available for the New Zealand series.
Yes.
So we are only focusing on that. But yeah, if he feels that he's still in but I think even that will be touch and go. We hope that he is on the right track and he can be made available. If he is, great. But earlier reports had said that he will play the New Zealand series as well, which now looks very difficult. So Gurupal says, why Marcus Stoinis is not on your retention list of LSG?
Should be.
No, for me, I had a mixed bag of a season.
He also.
One very good knock, I remember.
That's CSK.
One
ISL
one
now
out.
stands.
also according to.
No, he was overutilized. Like you're making him bat ahead of Nicholas Purania, for God's sake. For God's sake.
He was batting at 3, Puran was batting at 5, 6.
Yeah, I am not too keen on him, but that was my opinion. By the way, just to let you know, tomorrow we'll try and do a dugout of your comments on our videos to IPL retention. So what we are going to do is take out certain comments from each of our videos, 2, 3 from each of our videos, and try and answer our logic to why we picked a certain thing and did not pick. We'll do that tomorrow in the dugout. Special edition. It's like one of those reaction videos that you see. Right? You react to a certain thing. That also becomes a video. You know that there's a trend.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Okay, Vishal Panchal from the US says appointing Hardik was not wrong decision. Simply Mumbai was looking at future. I'm sure they will try to keep Rohit if he agrees. I think that's what we agreed on. Whether that at that time it was a right or wrong decision is another discussion altogether. But I think now you've gone down that road, then it'll be foolish to again change him. That's what I feel. Love Karan Tour says, Nikhil sir, can you explain RTM for uncapped player in auction pool? Let's say RR gets some ex-GT uncapped player. Would he get 4 crore or cause of RTM they have to match the amount? How does that work? You have to match the amount based on the RTM. That's a gamble you take when you go. So right to match will, if you retain him within 4 crore, you can retain him for 2, 1, whatever. It's your deal. But once he goes into the auction, then you have to pay whatever is the price that he goes for. Which is why it makes sense to retain them, get an agreement with them in advance. Rishabh Jha wants to know where is it. Shashwat will answer
Very
that.
soon. He's going to be back very soon. Even we miss him a lot here. We even keep on talking to him on a regular basis. We tell him that everyone is missing him, but he's going to be back very soon. I'm not going to reveal when he's coming so that it's a surprise for you.
Okay.
You'll see him early in the morning at 11 a.m. any day now, so please.
No. First day is not going to be at morning. No.
You are.
It's First day is going to be in afternoon.
Okay.
He's actually
or suddenly you can see him some night or so. If there's something in chess.
The first time that they'll probably see him in is going to be around the evening time.
The day he comes, we'll stop him from doing anything.
You want to do a live with him? Oh, he's
straight away in the dugout. I want him to be back.
Okay. Done.
We even sent him a voice note that day. We video called him also.
Okay, I'm going to take 3 quick comments before we wind up. One from Fit Monk. He says, as a Rohit fan, I want Rohit to lead RCB. Imagine him and Virat in the same playing 11. And if he makes RCB champions, then it would be biggest poetic justice for RCB fans and Virat who want trophy desperately. I don't know whether that will happen. But if that was to happen, what a fairy tale it's going to be. It will be one of the stories of IPL history. So great imagination, but let's see if you get to see that. Slim chance of that happening, but if it was to happen, what a story that's going to be. Sarat Chandra says, Nikhil sir, most of Mumbai fans, including me, want Rohit, Bumrah, Sky at MI, not Hardik. We are more connected to these 3, not Hardik. We don't want him because of his comments on Mumbai and the behavior with players. So clearly there is still a bit of animosity. So the T20 World Cup may have changed the minds of some fans, not all fans, as we are seeing now. GGK says, if Rohit leaves Mumbai, then Sky and Bumrah will also leave, and all Mumbai fans. Rohit is MI is Rohit. So the owners will make sure Rohit stays as of now. Okay, and final comment from Shubham Garg, sorry. He says 3 weeks back, Shashwat did a video about Iyer's gutsy batting, but when he scored 47, today Ishan with 38 got disappointing title. Ishan also needs a fanboy, come on. So
that's
he's saying
quick turnaround.
So Iyer when he gets 47, it's gutsy. No. Ishan when he gets 38,
gutsy is not the word I'd use. Definitely first thing, and secondly, that day Shreyas Iyer got out in 58 in the first day. So I that day also said that he disappointed. He did not convert his start. So you need to see the day 1 video and today's video.
But I think in the defense of Shashwat here, the 47, I'm sure that he's talking about, it's one of the knocks that he played in the Dulip Trophy. He wanted to convert to a 50, and it was an important knock on a very tough pitch. Yes.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much. Sorry we could not take all your comments, but do join us tomorrow on the Dugout at 6:15, as we said. We're going to take a few comments from our IPL analysis videos that we've done for each team. In case you haven't commented, do put in a comment, and because if your comment is the interesting one, we'll highlight that. We'll take screenshots of that and then try and react to that. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Meanwhile, take care. Good night. Nandri. Shabba khair. Shubh Ratri.
Eat your vegetables and don't trouble your mother.